Right, daily for the 26th of March 2021. They're back to Elvis again. So, could be you lot in Memphis. Could be to do with a song. The song is Tell Me. Oh, it's not Tell Me. What's the... Is it Satisfied? I'll put it in the comments. Got the name Greg. I've got a brother called Greg. Stephen. You blokes, there's more blokes coming in now. So it could be for someone living who's got someone in spirit. I'm getting Jennifer, but I'm doing a read for her, so I know they want to connect. And I'm getting Paulie or Paula. I'm not sure which. So that's given me another song. Hey, hey, Paula. I want to marry you. So, Paula. I'll look them both up and I'll put them in the comments. First pal, thank you, Spirit. I knew there was a reason you woke me up so early. I think I was awake at about 4 this morning. I had 2 cups of coffee. Oh, blimey, O'Reilly. An end to a family unit. An end to emotional situation. Feeling drained, feeling numb. A loss of love. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. And now nobody wins and everybody regrets it. And it's a 3-way situation. Somebody doesn't feel strong enough or isn't strong enough to do this. No give and take. Dark night of the soul. On the threshold of a new beginning, but turning back. But there's no going back to the old way of doing things, and they haven't realised that yet. Conflict and competition. Someone is sacrificing themselves for people that are ungrateful. Playing the martyr or the victim to get what they want. Need to see things from a different angle. Issues with the feet and toes. Pisces energy. Karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies. The number 4 is mentioned. and those born on the 12th, living or past, your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Karma, manipulation, lies. Somebody tried everything to get what they want, and it didn't work. Don't say yes when you mean no, because it always breeds contempt. Someone's tried to control this. You can't control this. This is possibly involving a cancer, free spirit, issues with a car, accidents, ambulances, fire engines, mechanical problems, speeding tickets, parking fines. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So that could have been yesterday. It's about the family again and the ancestors. They're not happy. Someone needs some advice, professional advice, from a doctor, priest or lawyer. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, older man. Very clear thinking, logical and detached. There's a transformation waiting to happen, but somebody's wallowing in self-pity and or mourning the loss of something. So they're not transforming, they're refusing to make that leap. Scorpio energy rules problems with the reproductive organs and shared resources. As born on the 13th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Someone hasn't put enough effort into the situation, they're not communicating, they're now reaping what they sowed. They didn't put enough effort in, so now they're realising something needs to be done. It's a bit late, I'm afraid. Battling possibly a Leo or your inner and outer demons. Being able to express yourself, your truth. Issues with the heart, emotionally or physically, and the back. There is a gamble that didn't pay off. Somebody feeling lonely in a room full of people. Feeling left out in the cold. Isolation from lockdown or voluntary isolation. Messages are coming of a positive nature that will improve finances, but it's very slow in coming. It's a nightmare situation and there's no love in it. I don't know what happened. We had a good read and then all of a sudden it's back to this. Slogging our guts out. Monotony. Nightmare. Yeah. Wishes and dreams can come true, but only when you choose to face them head on. With it comes chaos, hope, healing, and then freedom. It's the external energy of groups and the wider society. Those born on the 17th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. You have to love yourself as much as you love others. Unconditional love of a water sign, probably a male, but it could be a woman. We've doubled up again the Cancer energy, bringing two opposing factions together, but you must remember not to try and control this. Instead of a vehicle in this one there, it's the bow and arrow. So it's you must focus your attention on your aims, not on the arrow. The arrow will flow where spirit takes it, but you have to make the effort to pull that bow back. And it is the effort that you put in that makes the arrow fly. So again, home, family, ancestors. But choose your target, basically. What are you going to focus on? 7th and the 25th again. Yeah, no reunions, no celebrations. And a third party, because now we've got the 2 3s. Something coming between you and what you want. And again, we're at that dark night of the soul. There's no going back. If you think you can go back to the way things were, you've got another thing coming. The only way is to go forward. Draw a line in the sand and begin again. Choose a path and stick to it. Yeah. Bad advice received from a doctor, priest or lawyer, or no clear thinking. Illogical. Emotions getting in the way. A toxic situation, perhaps Capricorn energy. Something you are shackled to by contract, vow or duty. Keeping up with the Joneses. Caring too much about what the people think instead of what you believe. And it brings a nightmare situation, asking what is it that you're dedicated to. There'll be no healing until you face facts. I was born on the 15th, living on a task, state for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. For some of you, there's a father figure in spirit that's trying to give you a message of love, possibly a child in spirit, because my nose is off like Billy O. So somebody wants to reunite. There is illness, a doctor is required. No communication, somebody's blocked. Somebody is mourning the loss of something or someone, a gentleman because they're gender specific. No rewards, no inheritances, no gifts. Group scenario, so many people involving themselves in your business, talking at you, or you are discussing with others about this situation, or somebody is discussing you. Problems within the home, perhaps repairs need doing, and a lot of depression. There is the false eater, a lying deceiver. It can be a Leo, it can be those born 1962 plus or minus 12 February to February, or just someone very familiar to you. Someone is lying. It may be about an inheritance. Somebody is lying about what happened to an inheritance, where the money has gone. Somebody wants to know what's happened to it. Perhaps it's the father in spirit that wants to know. Yeah, somebody's leaving the tribe, or so one of you may be leaving home for the first time and going to find your own tribe, or you may have to say goodbye to children who are leaving. Someone's between two worlds. Up to now they've been existing. All they have to do is lift that back foot up and walk into the future where you are actually living. The flamingo is pink because of what it eats. So what you eat, what you take into yourself, be it energy, love, anything, is what nourishes you and gives you your life force. Somebody's trying to repair something, but like I said, there's no going back. Someone wants to know why. You might have to give up on that idea. You might never know why. It will only poison you from the inside. Chaos and conflict are to be faced head on. Masculine energy, I believe it's the masculine that has to do this to find peace. Round and around and around you go, feeling like you're going through circles. You're on a spiral staircase and you're going around and up. Spirit are doing this, I think, for a single parent to give them a lift, a leg up. What is your desire? Is what Spirit's saying. What is your focus? What is your aim? What is it that you want? And it's the Two of Wands, which we've got there. And there. The Dark Night of the Soul. Passion can be a bad regulator, but it is a powerful springboard. The name Ralph is important. There are changes coming, new movement. Look for them to be quick. The element of fire in astrology is all about beginnings, our passions, how fast we get our energy moving. It speaks to how rapidly we react and how long it takes us to accomplish what we set out to do. Fire is a burning determination. Fire scorches away impurities, clearing a landscape for new growth and leaving an area healthier and stronger. This is for the sign. This includes the signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that may be anywhere in your chart, or maybe someone you know, or it may just be an energy around you. Expect changes to be dramatic in an unforgettable way. A situation is about to be transformed, whether you like it or not, because you're rebelling against that. Through a wake-up call or a personal epiphany. The element of fire is spirit moving and a great indicator of creativity. So now is the time to apply your energy wholeheartedly. Step into this path and find your way. So there's your path. You've got to step into it. Look at your issue from another perspective, which is the karmic one. Try a different approach. The fire element card also denotes honesty and suggests you act assertively. You're about to get upfront with someone or vice versa. Yes, it's time to face things head on for your wishes and dreams to come true. Or at least you should. And this card says to push it. In any event, you will soon understand where you stand, as all of your cards will be put on the table. Then you can expect less mystery. Watch out for bossy people. When this card comes up, it can indicate a type of bulldozing that will be hard to deal with. Others may claim they are speaking for you from a place of truth and concern, whereas they may not understand the situation very well and not offer the best advice. So what did I say? Bad advice. Also, be careful of others attempting to take over and claiming as theirs what you've created or started and or your inheritance. This card can imply your ego or their ego is out of control. It's important to keep yours in check. Since you are now thinking in larger terms, details won't seem to matter much, but it's important to get everything nailed down. You may be tempted to fly by the seat of your pants and rely upon spontaneity. That's not a bad idea. The fire element can say you have good instincts at the moment and will be able to carry it off, as long as you're also grounded. This is a card of passion, therefore, if romance is your question, this is a compelling attraction, at least on the part of one of you. However, don't make mistake of attempting to make your love interest jealous. If you feel you are not getting the attention you crave, this will surely backfire. If the attention strays though, don't be afraid to have a backup plan. In romance, this card can indicate a sudden attraction. If it's not meant to be, it will burn out fast. But if the relationship has legs, you will be great supporters and protectors of each other. The fire card is one of new starts, often after the past has been burned away, and denotes a period where you start anew. Be honest in your approach. Any arrogance will be your enemy. You will have the zeal to get things done in the way you want. As far as your life is concerned, the pot is being stirred. Lastly, show caution with objects that have a fiery or electrical nature. This is new starts, sudden changes in direction, usually dramatic in nature, shift in drive, a dare, being spontaneous, knowing what to do in the moment, competition, reaction, being challenged, selfishness, enthusiasm, fire and firefighters, electrical problems, kitchens, the hearth, bossiness, dynamism, speed, openness, whatever is over the top or ostentatious, philosophy, priests and priestesses. Being number one, heartbeat, blood pressure, the male erection, the colours red, scarlet, purple, gold, sunlight, motorbikes, being a rebel, booking authority, noise, busy places, steam, smoke, candles, candle spells, displaying courage, having confidence, being singled out for showing wisdom, having a great heart. This is an abundant creativity. It's time to cross that threshold. Getting started, pushing ahead, strength, courage, daring, passion and arousal. Take the leap. Bye.